Welcome everyone to Hearts with Nate Frazier. Want to apologize if you're just tuning in. We had some difficulties, but we got everything straight now. So we're here. As people begin to tune in, I want to give a shout out to all of my guests. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. This is Brotherhood Part 2. Today I'm so honored to have with me two guests. Two young positive brothers that are out here in the community. I have with me right here is my youngest son, Elijah Frazier. So happy to have him. I had to pull his coattail, but I finally got him on here live. I also have a very positive young man here, Noah Rucker, who works in the community and doing a lot in the community. So we're here today just to talk about Brotherhood Part 2. We know in Brotherhood there's a lot going on. There's a lot of things that's been going on in the city of Ypsilanti. A lot of our young men are leaving here. And it's just a lot of things that we need to discuss. Not only discuss, but get a solution. Come to a solution. And how we can make things better for this upcoming young generation. So I just want to start off with you, Brother Noah. What do you think the first thing that we need to do to help our young black men coming up in the community? Because you already know just being black and a black man, they're already stereotyped. They already have these labels on them and they're looked at, as that's a strike already just for being a black man. So what do you think the first thing that we can do to help our young black men in this community?
Yes, sir. Well, I like that question because it's an important thing to most definitely put some thoughts together on. And with the children today, they kind of spaced out, and so I think one of the things that we most definitely can be impactful with is getting with the parents, having some type of communication with parent and children activities. And what I learned doing so much in the community is not so much that we don't have community activities or things for the children, is the transportation and just that support of the children getting to those activities. And so I see that can be a really big solution if we can come together with some type of community transportation and not just lean on government and city officials. It's all cool to think that that's their job, but it's really not. It's our job.
That's right.
And then another thing is, a lot of brothers is hitting me up on trying to unite in the neighborhood and do other things. But I think the people who don't have a plan should work with people who do have a plan coordinated to the things that they want to prosper in.
Yes.
So supporting each other.
Exactly. Elijah, piggyback off of that, what he said about what do you think? You're a young black man also yourself, far as what we can do to help our young black men coming up in this generation.
I think we definitely need to get to the point. First off, we got to stop judging each other. First off, we got to look at each other as one. No matter where you at in life, we are all as one. No matter where you at. I also feel like for us to, when we start talking to the younger generation, we need to really politic with them about the mindset and where to start at. Because before we can even do anything, we got to have the correct mind. Before we can teach them anything, we got to think properly, and understand that we're not perfect. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to do certain things that we're going to look back and be like, we shouldn't have did this or we shouldn't have did that or whatever. But it's not about that. It's not about where you at in life. We just got to come together, understand that unity brings strength and blessings.
That's right.
And we just got to stop judging each other, and this younger generation, they look up to us, and we just, regardless if you are a preacher, regardless if you are a rapper, regardless if you are a doctor, regardless if you are a teacher, whatever you are, you got to be able to teach that knowledge and not look down because they're not where you at. You know what
That's
I
right,
mean?
that's
And we
right.
got so many older people, like, you know, the older heads, that some of them are still judgmental. They look down on the younger generation because they may not look like them or they may not talk like them. It go both ways, you know, and we got to understand that part, you know, and it's just about coming together, man. It's just about coming together because we still have a chance. As long as we still breathing every day, we wake up every day, we still can go out here and teach them. Not look down on them, but teach them. You know, show them the blueprint of where you was at. You know, where to get to. You know, because you got to remember, you was there at one point in time. You know, before you got here, or before you came this, or before
That's
you
right.
came that.
That's right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So
That's right.
we got to just come together and just not look down on our younger generation. Understand that, you know, it's not built for us to win, you know. And some of these kids out here, they're still confused, you know, what they see on TV, what they may hear. Everything that you see, everything you may hear, it's not always real. You know what I mean? It's because what you see some of these rappers on TV or some of these movies, that doesn't mean that you have to go live that lifestyle either. You know, there's nothing wrong with being intelligent. There's nothing wrong with finding out the truth. You know, and before we find that, we got to deal with ourselves to know who we are as men.
Exactly. And that's my point. That's my next point, my next question. Because a lot of our young black men are so influenced by so many things, such as rappers, what they watch on TV, as you were saying. We listen to all types of music. So we get caught up in who want to be the next Michael Jordan or the Kobe Bryant, who want to be the next, you know, top rapper. And we get so caught up in that. But where's the education comes in at? Because I think a lot of times, a lot of our young black men, especially our young black boys, and there's nothing wrong with thinking big. There's nothing wrong with dreaming big. But we also have to have another outlet, which is you need your education.
Definitely.
That's right.
And a lot of times, you know, we got this concept, hey, I'm going to be the next Kobe. I'm going to be the next, you know, LeBron James. I'm going to be rich. I'm going to be wealthy. Then you have a lot of them, they, you know, because of their skill. You see what I'm saying? Their talent as an athlete, they're very athletic. But in this time and age, being athletic don't get you through college. There's very few young men that skipped college and went straight to the pros. So what do you think, Brother Noah, when it comes down to educating? How is it important for us as young black men and the older black men to educate and really let these black men know at the end of the day, you need your education? I don't think we emphasize on that enough about education. What do you think?
Sir. That's one of my main focuses is education because, like I was just telling you, I don't talk much about the Bible, but when I do, I coordinate understanding that we can actually prove, like how we are destroyed by the lack of knowledge.
That's right.
We are able to prove that by saying the more knowledge that we have, the more mature we become, the more we are able to make better decisions.
True.
And so with that, I can be able to intellect that we are coming out of spiritual slavery. And just like the physical slavery we came out of, we had a brother named Booker T. Washington to show us, okay, this is the kind of leader we need. This is the kind of education we need. And this is the kind of things we need to invest into our people. And so with this spiritual liberation we're going through, questioning our pastors and our parents and seeing if they taught us right and gravitating to the righteousness of, you know, universal understanding so we can build with each other. So we can say, okay, how do we come together and build together?
Yes.
We all have differences.
Right.
So the only way we can build together in harmony is to find out what can we agree on.
That's right.
All right. And so that is the best strategy to attack the education.
Okay.
Is to say, okay, this brother is not working with me because of my differences, but he want to work and come together as a unity. Well, what do I agree upon that he agree upon that we can come together, and that influence, you know, we are visual people. So the children are watching us as we make these decisions. The children seeing that, you know, who's coming to work with Brother Noah. Okay, well, Brother Noah doing this, doing that, doing this. And everybody complaining about the rap and the drugs and the violence. And the baby seeing Brother Noah doing this, but they also seeing that ain't nobody coming together to work with Brother Noah.
Right.
So they seeing all that other stuff that's
right.
you know, that non-violence ain't attractive.
Right.
And Brother Noah ain't getting no girlfriend with that.
Right.
You know, Brother
Right.
Noah ain't getting no money and no donation
Right.
for that.
Right.
You know, so
Right.
let me see if I can go the route the pimp went. Because
Yes.
the pimp getting the funds, you
That's
know,
right.
getting the donation.
Right.
So now we have to really put some popularity on righteousness.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
So now it's time to really put some popularity on education.
It really is. It really is. Very well. We definitely need to educate our young black brothers. We really, really do. And let me say this too before I ask Elijah another question. Listen to me. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter about the hood. You know, this is the lot that I was given, so this is what I'm going to, you know, go with. A lot of people use different reasons why they are the way that they are. And as I said last week in Brotherhood Part 1, out of the hood, lawyers are born, doctors are born, nurses are born, teachers are born. So you can't use your environment as an excuse to stay a part of that environment. If you want to better yourself, you can better yourself, but it's your choice. And Elijah, always, you know, I think it's maybe a couple of years ago, you changed your name from Elijah to King Life.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you said you were king. Mm-hmm. And I want you to explain to the ones that are watching out here, what is a king? What's a king? You know, and especially far as, you know, we could say a man, but, you know, we're talking about brotherhood among, you know, our culture, our generation. What's a king?
We can go back in the time and say, you know, we can talk about, like, you know, before we were slaves and all that stuff, and we can go into that. But, you know, what I feel is a king for me, you know, the reason why I call myself a king is about confidence. Okay. It's about knowing who you are as a person, you know, knowing your worth as a man, knowing what you deserve, and not telling them, not listening to what they tell you what you deserve, you know. Okay. And it's just being who you are, understanding that a king is knows that either we're gonna build or we can destroy, and the king is gonna build. You know, we gonna become leaders. We all kings, no matter where you at in life. We all are kings. You gotta be confident who you are. You gotta be confident when you wake up every day. You know, every day you wake up, when you go to your job or whatever you're doing, you know you're going to go get what your heart desires. There's nobody's gonna stop you from that, no matter where you at. You know, just be who you are. Accept who you are. You know, be confident in who you are. There's nothing wrong with being different. You know what I mean? It's before they try to label, you got to understand you was a man before you was anything else.
That's right.
You know, and you were king. That's you know, right. And no matter where you at in life, there's people in jail right now are still kings. There's people out here that's making mistakes every day are still kings. All right. No matter what the system try to tell you what you are, you're still a king. That's right. The king does not make you perfect. It does not mean that you're doing everything the right way. I make mistakes. You see what I'm saying? But I know I'm still a king. Yes, but what makes me a king is I understand my mistakes. Yes. And I work every day of trying to fix those mistakes.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So just because I label myself as a king, don't look at me as I'm perfect, because I'm nowhere near perfect. I would never be perfect. But I know I'm a king. Yes. I know what I deserve. I know who I am as a man. Yes. You know, and I want to piggyback off what you said about how sometimes we think about, you know, where we come from. And I was just talking to Brother Noah before we actually started everything, and I was telling him, I said, you know, we all have different struggles. You know, I got friends that I didn't grow up the same way they grew up. You know, but we understand our same struggle. And the same struggle is across the world is being a black man.
That's right.
We got to understand that no matter where you at in life, no matter if you're poor, middle class, rich, you a black man.
That's right.
You're a black man. No matter where you at, you are a black man. That's the most difficult task every day. Wow. Because they don't want us to survive. They don't want us to win. They don't want us to find out the truth. That's why I love what Brother Noah said. We got to start doing these programs of reading and all. Because they don't, as a black kid growing up, they think we're not supposed to read.
Right.
You know, they don't think we know how to read.
That's right.
You know, if you think about it more, it's the more of the it's a lot of black kids that's growing up that don't know how to read, or they want to, you know, but we got to teach them. You know what I mean? We got to help them. Don't look down on this. We got to help them and understand that the truth is in the book. You know, like they say, what do you, if you want to hide anything from a black man, where's it at? It's in the book. It's in the book, and we know this. Right. We know this, but we still got to go do it. You know, and like I said, it doesn't matter where you at in life. It doesn't matter if you know, poor, middle class, rich. You are a black man in this messed up world. You are a black man. And at the end of the day, that's the number one struggle that we got to understand. That's common around the world. It doesn't matter where you at. High or low. High or low. You are a black man in this world, and they do not want us to survive. So when we come together and connect, I say, and bring unity, because unity brings strength and blessings, we're going to get it together. And I know we will. But we got to stop looking down on each other because this person over here may look this way. This person over here may talk this way. If he talk proper, so what? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if he talk proper or not. You don't know what that man been through.
And that's what I want to really, really talk about also too. And I'm going to come back to you, Elijah. You notice, I mean, and it's a known fact, you know, we already been put labels on us as black men anyway. Black men are looked at, especially big black men, okay, as their stature as dangerous, okay? They call us subhuman. They call us lazy. We don't want to work. We don't want nothing. All we want to do is rip and ride up and down the street and, you know, show our fancy cars. And we got a hood mentality. And, you know, we gangster and we this and we that. But the problem, now those are the stereotypes that's been put on us. But the problem I have among us as black men and as black brothers, as we talked about brotherhood, we stereotype each other. We put each other in different categories, as you was talking about. So explain, you know, to the audience about why we shouldn't stereotype each other. Because as Elijah was saying, because you may talk different, you may act different, you may not have the swag that the other person has, so therefore you're not black enough.
Right.
What's black enough, or what's being a black man? Stereotype.
See, I was just talking to Brother Elijah about. He was asking me if I was still doing my photography, and this year I've been really getting back into it. But I've been using that skill to uplift my activities. And so I haven't did no photo shoots, even though I want to do something for my jewelry. I've been doing it just in the community, the kickball game, the gardening, you know, yoga with Noah. And all those things is building a type of lifestyle that we would love to make a movie about, to give that image to our people, give that conversation and that energy, you know. And so with me, that's what it's about. It's about a program. It's about understanding that people are monkey see, monkey do. Right. And so you have to structure a monkey see, monkey do system for them. Or they just going to go off of what's already been created for them. And so and so that takes you to the topic about kingdom and being a king. That's the reason why that resonates more so spiritually amongst our people. And so people will call me king, and I never called myself king. And that's a spiritual thing. That's something that lets me know that the black people are starting to have this awakening and arising to where we can start identifying each other in those different type of perceptions. And so, yeah, we do have negative, you know, terminology for each other, but we also have beautiful terminology for each other too, like king.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
and that's a spiritual connection.
Yes,
And I just think that more of us have to come and wake up to that spiritual connection so we can shine our light, so the family can respect us as such.
Right.
Because you can see that these people not respecting everybody in the world as such.
Right.
Because they're not calling everybody king.
Right.
And then the spiritual people that they are calling king, nobody told them to tell you that you're a king.
Right.
They just spiritually was like, I love you.
Right.
Right.
And this is what I've been trained as a terminology to give to you as a reflection. And you the king, brother.
Right. Right.
No, or you brother Noah. Or you black Jesus, like you were just saying, you know, I ain't about the Jesus, the image, you know, that's a training to say, hey, let's judge another person.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want the white Jesus or the black Jesus, because now you disrespecting the spirit.
There you go.
You know, so
there
now you gotta
go.
understand the
That's
spiritual
right.
identification of a king.
Right.
You know, it don't have a color on it.
That's
They don't
right.
have to say size on it.
Yes, exactly.
And so, and that energy comes to the prospering of brotherhood. You know, where we can really see that we can agree on each other, that we are all kings.
That's
you know what I mean? So, so what I was saying, finding something that we can all agree upon. You know, there it is, right there. We can respect each other as such as kings amongst each other,
Right.
and that will create an atmosphere around that energy.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Now we done made a change.
Right.
So, you know, it's all about us practicing that, and then more people seeing that, monkey seeing, monkey doing.
Yeah.
So we gotta create that platform,
Exactly.
create that system.
Yes.
That's my answer for that. That's the type of solution.
Okay.
Right.
That's right. You know, and that's what we definitely need is a solution. And you know, I don't want people to think that, you know, I'm always negative toward black this, black that. Look at me, I'm black. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud to be a black man.
Right.
It's just that my thing is we get so caught up in so many other circumstances and situations, and you know, we concerned about everybody else's problem but ours. You know, our own problem. We have to fix our problem. We have to come together. And as I said last week, you know, and I have this saying, if we continue to keep going the route that we're going, my saying is this: if they kill us and we kill us, it will be no more us.
Facts.
You know, and that's just a fact. If they kill us
Most
and we
definitely.
kill us, there would be no more us.
Oh.
That's what I'm going after. You know, when I talked about black on black crime, you know, a lot of people came to me, you shouldn't call it this, you shouldn't say that, because white people kill white people, these people kill everybody in there. But like I'm saying, I'm dealing with us. We got to come together, because 90% of the killing amongst black men has been among ourselves. We've done 90% of the killing off each other. You may have, out of 35 police officers, you'll have that police brutality. They'll kill a black man, but guess what? 32 of them been killed off by our own black men.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so at the end of the day, we got to bring brotherhood together. And I want to ask you a question, Elijah, because Brother Noah talked about the spirituality of it, and I really love what he's talking about, that mindset, that spirit, you know what I'm saying? And about spirituality, what do you think? You know, we're all three black men here, but you know, you have your faith, he has his faith, I have my faith. You see, but all at the end of the day, we serving one being, and that's God. You know, this is my thing with you. What do you feel the church could do, or the pastor, or some pastors could do, helping bring up these young men? Now, listen, before you answer this question, because what I've seen is a lot of pastors, I'm a pastor myself, but a lot of pastors, when they get straight, they go to these young black men. You know, it's instantly, you got to get right. You got to get your life together. You see what I'm saying? It's like an attack instead of, you know, encouraging and gradually bringing them in.
Right.
What do you think that the church could do better, or what do you feel like the church have not done? to help this young black men growing up in this generation? Because we need our black brothers. We need black men.
I mean, you basically said it already, you know. But like I said, you know, I'm gonna answer that. But brotherhood to me, like I said when I was talking to you about it, I don't feel like it should just be taught in the streets. It should just be taught towards the streets. It needs to be taught to in every area.
Okay.
You know, and the church is one of them.
Okay.
Because I think nothing against a preacher or none of the people in the church, but they need to learn what brotherhood is too. Because some of them preachers up in there be forgetting.
I agree.
You know, because you, like, before you was a preacher, what were you?
That's right.
You was in them strip clubs just like us. You was out here doing that just like us. Or, you know, at one point in time, you was drinking, smoking before you became a preacher. You know what I mean? So we got to, once again, some of these preachers got to stop being so judgmental. Because we can't sit up here and tell them, you need to get closer to God or you need to come to church. But as soon as they walk through the door, they're looking at them like, who is this?
Right.
You know, how we going to talk positive to somebody, but they're coming at them in a negative way.
That's right.
How you going to preach the Bible, but you not, where does it say in the Bible to judge?
That's right.
Where does it say in the Bible that you can't give a person a chance?
All right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right,
so when you see one of these young kings come through the door that want to change their mindset, because that's where it starts at.
Yeah.
That want to change their life, because and he may be tatted up, he may have baggy clothes on.
That's
y'all want to look at him like, oh, why is he here? Y'all want to judge him.
That's right.
You know, give that man a chance.
Right.
He here for a reason. You know, and I just, you know, it's just, I mean, I done been to church and I done seen it. You know, but it's just, you guys got to be, some of these preachers and some of the churches got to just be real with themselves. You know, because we, like I said, once again, we was never born perfect. We never will. Some of these preachers still out here making mistakes, but hey, so what? You're not perfect. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? So we got to stop doing that. We got to stop talking down on our younger brothers and give them a chance. You know, we didn't been destroyed. They've been destroying us. You know, not the church, but the system that was built for black men. They've been destroying us for years.
Right.
So when we trying to come to our own kind, why are you trying to destroy us even more by looking down on us?
That's right. That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. They've been destroying us right here for a minute. And you see what I'm saying? Yeah. So when we trying to find a scapegoat, we trying to find somewhere to go, you can't just look down on them. You know what I mean? If they want, if you want these kings to come to church and change their life, let them in.
That's right.
And when you let them in, this motivate them.
Right.
They're not going to change overnight.
That's right.
They're not going to change. It's going to take time.
That's right.
Because once you was accustomed to something so long, and then something hits you, and you be like, nah, I can't do this no more.
Yeah.
I can't live this life no more.
Right.
So where am I going to go? Matter of fact, let me try the church.
Right.
Let me go holler at the preacher. And then as soon as you sit down with the preacher, oh, well, if you do this and you do this, you going to hell.
Right.
They're going to be like, I don't even want to come here. I didn't come for you to tell me I'm going to hell.
Right.
I didn't come here for you to tell me that what I'm doing is wrong. I'm asking for just a free mind to let me vent.
Right. That's right.
Show me the blueprint.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying, that some of these preachers and some of the people in the church got to remember, before you got saved, before you became a preacher, or before you became a deacon.
That's right.
What were you?
That's right.
You feel me?
That's
what
real.
were you? Where were you at?
Real. That's
where were
real.
you at?
That's
you know
real.
what I mean? And that's just
real.
what it's about. You know
That's
what I
real.
mean? And like I said, you know, before, and if you being judgmental, to me, you ain't saved. If you still being judgmental, you ain't saved. That's just my opinion.
Right.
Because how can you say you saved and you know, I'm holy and sanctified? Well, holy and sanctified and being saved does not judge other people.
That's true. Like, don't look down on them.
Don't look down.
That's true. Don't look down.
You still got to get it. You still got to give these kings chances. You know. So as the church, for us to do brotherhood, we just got to be real with ourselves. Understand that, you know, nobody's perfect, and we can come together and we can do it in all different angles. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just the streets, whether it's a church, whether it's a job, whether it's school, it needs to be gone. It needs to be taught everywhere.
Exactly.
Everywhere. It's not just about the streets. It needs to be taught
everywhere. That's right.
Everywhere.
You know, I mean, hey, what's the old saying? United we stand, divided we fall. I mean, you know, it's like a cliche, but it's real. And I want to say this before we go off the air, is that there are a lot of young black men that are out here with a great future. They're doing positive things. They, you know, want things in life. They want to succeed. They're striving. They're educating themselves. So, you know, I'm not saying all black men are bad. Nothing. We're just talking about brotherhood, because there's a lot of positive things that's going on in our community. Like I said, Brother Noah's out here. He's doing something that probably the average man wouldn't think about doing. Right. Or wouldn't want to do. You know, he's teaching kids how to, gardening, right? Mm-hmm. You know, how to gardening and things like that. I mean, that's his passion. He does it faithfully. That's positive. You know, giving the kids something to look forward to. You know, my son, he's out here and he's Elijah, but he's a king. You know, and he's doing what he needs to do, and he's positive. We sit on the phone, we talk back and forth a lot. He has educated me, you know, in a lot of ways, and has helped me in a lot of ways, because you can learn from a young person. You really can. And I look at it like this. Let's grow. Let's build together. Let's, you know, just like you're here supporting me today on Heart to Hearts, I want to come back and support you. Right. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what it's about. Is we got to stop, you know, having this hesitation about supporting each other. Right. Because a lot of time, we really do, we hesitate. Well, that's Nate Frazier. Nah, I don't want to support him. Or that's Noah Record. Nah, I don't want to support that. If it's positive, support it.
Mm-hmm. That's one thing I was going to say about the church is that's one thing that was created when the black church was a community. Yeah. And the black churches used to be the school, the community activity center, and then the church. It wasn't just no church. Yeah. It was the upbringing and empowerment of black people.
That's right.
And so
that's the truth.
That's what I would say is that's what need to be improved in the black church, is to reach out to a brother Noah, brother Elijah, and say, we need y'all to come to our Sunday school. And our Sunday school is going to be designated with real education.
Real education.
Yeah. Real education. We're going to teach our children how to cook. We're going to teach our children how to garden. We're going to teach our children how to build houses and create bricks. Create fires. Yeah. If we can get a power outage, we know what to do. Yeah. We know how to cleanse water. We know how to neutralize our soil so we can grow prosperous fruits and vegetables in our soil.
That's right, brother.
And so that's what the churches need to do, is bring in Brother Noah, bring in Brother Frazier to teach their children.
You're right. I mean, that's so true.
I appreciate you reaching out to us.
Definitely. You know, I'm all about brotherhood. I'm all about us brothers coming together. And I'm praying to God, you know, about a nonprofit organization called Brotherhood, where brotherhood can get together. We can educate each other, bring people as Noah, Elijah, and so many other brothers in, and you know, help our brothers learn trades, and encourage them to go to school, encourage them to be kings, encourage them to be themselves, encourage them and let them know. And you don't have to follow. You don't have to follow. Encourage them not to be followers, but to be leaders.
Most definitely.
Young men, be a leader. Don't be no follower, because once you follow, you're going to follow yourself in jail, and then that person you was following, they going about their business. They're not going to call you. They're not going, hey, what's up, bro? They're not going to look out for you. Be a leader. A leader. This is what we want to raise up, leaders for the next generation. Right. So we can make it out here and we can be successful. Because at the end of the day, you know, we could say the white man, the green man, the red man, they the enemy. No, they're not your enemy. The enemy is within you. When you stop yourself, that's that enemy within you that stops yourself and make excuses and come up with all types of reasons why you cannot succeed. Mm-hmm. You can succeed. Educate yourself. I say it all the time. Educate yourself. Read a book. Don't get excited about all this other stuff. you know, who got the bad is this, who got the bad is that. It ain't about that. We brothers. We're not competing. We raising up each other.
Right.
We're elevating each other.
Right.
Brother Noah, if I can learn from you, I'm going to listen. If you can educate me in some way that's going to elevate me, I'm going to listen.
I just learned a lot from
you see what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't want to be around a crowd of men and I'm the smartest one in the bunch.
Yeah.
Listen to what I'm saying. That's keeping the wrong company.
Right.
If everybody in your company, you the smartest, you're around the wrong company. You need to be around somebody that's smarter than you, that can educate you, that can elevate you and raise you up and invest in you. Get somebody, a brother see, a real brother is gonna come back and invest in you. A real brother will.
Yes, sir.
So I want to thank Elijah.
I want to say something
Before we go, your last words, and I'm gonna have last word from Noah, then we're gonna go off. Go ahead, last word.
I just basically want to say, you know, it's not me looking down or anything like that, but I think we got to stop getting so comfortable with just being so R.I.P. my homie or free my dog.
Okay.
We gotta get out of that. We gotta help each other to stop that.
That's right.
Some of these lives that's out here that we're losing, we can save that.
That's right.
Some of those mistakes that we're making, we can save that.
Yes.
We can save that next person. You know, like I was telling you, I don't have a problem with the people that was actually born in that lifestyle that had, like, I'm not going to say they didn't have no choice, but they was really born in that lifestyle.
Yes.
But that's all they know.
Right.
But the older they get, the wiser they get, they know it's time to move on.
That's right.
I have a problem with the ones that's chasing it. That's not really about that.
Wow.
You don't have to go that route.
Yeah.
Because it's not a game.
That's right.
Because
that's
this whole little gangster thing that everybody trying to chase, hey, I'm not knocking you, but when it get real, then what you gonna do?
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing gangster about seeing these young kids that's 17, 18 years old, one in the casket, one in jail for the rest of their life.
That's right.
Both
that's
on
right.
them threw away their life.
That's right.
I'm about to be 28 years old. I still have so much more to learn about life.
That's right.
But here you go. You got a 17, 18-year-old that's gone just like that. Mm-hmm. What's gangster about seeing your mama cry? What's gangster about seeing these families in pain? You see what I'm saying? When I lost my cousin out in Inkster, that wasn't gangster. That was hurt.
That's right.
That was hurt.
Yes.
I was just with him. And then, just like that. That's what's right. Gangster about that lifestyle? That's right. What's gangster is being a leader. That's what's right. Gangster is helping each other.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And motivating each other.
Yes.
Be a king. Be who you are. Understand a black man. Understand that they've been trying to destroy us for so long.
But if they've been trying, not to cut you off,
go ahead,
but if they're destroying us, you know, and I hear you saying that they've been trying to destroy us so long, so if they're trying to destroy us for so long, why are we beefing with each other?
That's my thing, and that's my thing, and that's what I'm saying. Like, we got to stop doing that because, you know, when I get on Facebook and I see all these young, you know, barely made it to 21, barely made it to 20, and they just like, oh, RIP, man. It's like, dang, man, it's sad to me because it's like, here you got one of these young kings that might not know right now and knew at that point in time. But where all the old heads at that know where they at? Why are y'all not coming to these young kings and letting them know, hey, bro, I lived that lifestyle. Go down, you don't want that.
That's right.
You might not be able to make it out.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Just like my cousin, you know, Joe Frazier. You know, man, that's my guy. I mean, he gave when we kicked it, he gave me the knowledge. Mm-hmm. What if I didn't have that knowledge? Would I still be confused? Like the rest of them, but he gave me the knowledge, and I soaked it all in. And Pops gave me the knowledge. I soaked it all in. R.I.P. to my brother Eddie, gave me the knowledge, soaked it in. My brother Ron gave me the knowledge, soaked it in. Moms, aunties, cousins. You see what I'm saying? We gotta really come together because we can save each other. Amen. And it's all about really talking to each other.
That's right. That's
all it's really about. You ain't gotta go out here and just. You know, sometimes, you know, it's just a phone call. You good, my bro? You straight? Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I just saw this job that was hiring. You want to apply for it? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I just seen this happen. You good?
Some positive.
You good? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We just gotta stop getting so comfortable, because I hate seeing these, these young brothers, man, that just they life getting thrown away. They in prison, and one kid, they in the casket. Life is gone. It ain't no coming back. Only 18, 19 years old.
That's right.
Come on, man.
That's right.
Come on. And then the other kid over there, he about to go to jail, and they looking at us niggas. Well, matter of fact, I'm sorry, niggers. They laughing at us.
Right.
They're like, look, they killing each other. We gonna keep killing them. But look at them. They killing each other too.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the truth.
So we gotta stop doing that and just motivate each other, man, and understand we all kings. We all is one. No matter where you at in life, we all is one.
That's right. Excellent.
Well,
All right, closing word, Noah.
I just want to say I appreciate you for bringing the brother and brother Elijah. Appreciate you. Love y'all brothers.
Love you too,
I most definitely agree, man. We most definitely do have to have peace with each other and learn how to love each other. That's the thing, is we got to find a way to learn how to love.
Right.
We have no real examples of love, so we have this low level frequency of love floating with each other. So that's why I would encourage people to try to work with me, because that unity is the example of love.
Yes.
Whenever you got somebody that's doing things like you saying, you got all this stuff that's attacking us, and then you got brothers like teaching the next generation how to grow their own food, teaching them how to protect themselves, teaching them how to take care of each other. That's the type of thing that we should really be investing into.
Yes.
That's the type of thing we shouldn't be ignoring.
That's right.
We shouldn't be letting that brother, getting so down in life and dedicate his whole energy, and that's a sacrifice.
That's right.
That's a sacrifice.
That's right.
He did the whole Jesus act of saying, okay, this is what our people have in front of us. This is what our people need. He did all that. He pushed that to the side and did everything that his people need. And told his mom, hey, if they kill me, it was worth it.
Right.
This is what's walking around amongst us. And we got to appreciate that. We got to start working with that until that energy goes somewhere else into another community.
That's right.
Then you lose that.
That's
like
right.
you said, you lost that life.
You lost that.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, that's where I'm at right now. I need that support, because now I'm looking at California. I'm looking at Georgia. I'm looking at places that's really pulling my energy, that's saying, hey, we got a place for you for what you doing, and we're going to appreciate you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got to support you through it all.
So that's the same as those people that's dying and getting locked up. Is we can save that in our community.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? We can keep that in our community. We don't have to lose that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So that's what I want to say in my last words is, if you do want to do something to uplift black people, and then you just have an idea is not a plan. What you need to do is create a plan, or if you don't have a plan, go and build with somebody who do have a plan until you develop a plan. Don't just sit around and do nothing.
That's right.
All right? Because there's a lot of brothers and sisters in my inbox like, yo, let's do something. But they have an idea, but they have no plan. And that they talk to somebody with a plan, but they not coming to build with me. That's not coordinated. But I don't want to discourage you and put you down or your idea down. I want to encourage your idea. I want to work with you.
Yes.
But until you have an actual plan for your idea, how about you work with me?
That's right.
And I'm going to say peace and love to everybody.
That's right. That's right.
Respect.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Unique. She's sitting over there. Y'all can't see her, but she did a good job today. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Please leave your comments in the inbox. We're planning on, soon to do a Brotherhood Part 3. We're trying to really build on this, and I'm praying to God, like I said, for a nonprofit organization on Brotherhood, because you know what? We all here for a divine purpose.
Most definitely.
We all here for divine purpose, And so let us come together. God bless you all. Thanks for tuning in again. And I will see you all next Saturday, hopefully at 12 noon this time. God bless.
Peace.
Peace.